I'm Dana from Comfort Food Community here in our Greenwich Food Center kitchen for another edible education video. Thank you to Emily from the Schuylerville Library for inviting me to share this video, and thank you for joining me. Today we're going to make some brownies with a healthy secret ingredient. I'll give you some hints about the secret ingredient and you see if you can guess what it is. The first hint is that this secret ingredient is very high in fiber. Fiber comes from plants, and our bodies can't completely break it down. So it sort of acts like a broom to sweep up and get rid of the things our bodies don't need. Most Americans don't get enough fiber, so this recipe is a fun way to increase your fiber intake. The second hint is that this ingredient is high in protein. Protein does so many things to keep our bodies strong and healthy, from building up your muscles to keeping your fingernails healthy. The USDA recommends that adults eat 1.5 to 3 cups of the secret ingredient or something similar every week, with kids eating a little bit less than that because it's just so healthy for you. So do you have any ideas about what it could be? Let's find out. It is a can of black beans. So I love making these black bean brownies. They're very chocolatey and satisfying, and I promise that you will not be able to tell that they have black beans in them. So let's get started. For this recipe, you will need an 8x8 pan that you either spray with cooking spray or line with a little bit of parchment paper. And you'll also need a food processor. So the first thing you do is get your stuff ready, wash your hands, and preheat your oven to 350. Now let's start by putting everything together in our food processor. This is an easy one bowl recipe because it can all just go right in. So I'll take our can of black beans that have been rinsed and drained very well and put those in the food processor. We will also be using half a cup of sugar, half a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, 3 eggs, three tablespoons of oil and 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and we'll also be using 1/3 of a cup of dark chocolate chips, but I'm just going to leave those out to sprinkle them on top. So put all of your ingredients in the food processor and blend it up really well. You might have to stop it to scrape down the edges of the food processor, but make sure that all the beans are really broken up. Our ingredients are nicely blended, so we can just go ahead and pour that into our prepared pan. Alright, make sure to put your chocolate chips on top and pop this in the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes at 350 degrees. Alright, our brownies are done and cooled, and they look so good. As you can see, they just look like a regular brownie. You really can't tell that there are a healthy secret ingredient in there, so I'm going to try it. Nice and chocolatey, not too sweet, but really satisfies your chocolate cravings. And it's nice to know that there's a little bit of a healthy boost in there. So I hope that you enjoy making this recipe with your family and seeing if they can guess what the secret ingredient is. Thanks for watching.